Today is my
111th birthday!
No, I'm not that old, but it certainly feels that way. I have hit the 30-year mark. I am now 30 years old. Today is my 30th birthday, and I could not be happier.
Prepare yourself, Dan San.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. These are today's hashtag end of video squad winners. If you'd like to join them, make sure to watch till the end of this video. Drop your comment with the hashtag end of video squad for a chance to be featured in my next video. Just like I put on the community tab, I had a whole big extravaganza for this weekend. I wanted a huge party. I wanted to invite a lot of friends, a lot of family, and of course I was gonna get my Shenron tattoo. Unfortunately, life and the real world had other plans, and now we are all on lockdown. Basically, you should stay home so that way you don't get sick, and I am not sick, my family's not sick. We have our health, I have my job, I have YouTube, I have friends on YouTube, I have friends in real life. I am very blessed, so you have to work with what you got, and I'm really happy and grateful to even make it to 30 years old. I'm really happy today, and I could not spend today with better people than the ones that I know on here on YouTube, my family, and the ones that have been sending me loves and kisses throughout text message and on Facebook. I want to thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart, and today I have a special video for you guys. I have the continuation to Lord Slider's saga, his time before the Omni King, how the universe used to be, and this is a continuation to the video, a time before the Omni King, where we get to see some of his unique and to us brand new gods and goddesses in this world that he's created for himself. But if you don't remember what happened before, here is a quick recap. The gods turned on their father, a battle ensued, and that was basically it. Today we begin, or we start off in the debris and the outcome of this climactic battle. If you want to support the creator, the artist behind this story, I'm going to have a link to Lord Slider's Twitter account in the description below and the top comment. Let's begin. It was a barren wasteland, leaving nothing but dust and destruction as far as one could see. A roaring headache went through the Celestial's head, Cypher being the first to awaken in the rubble. Fires and ash filled the sky, and a powerful smell of blood and death, the only thing that was surrounding them. He stumbled up upon his feet as he looked around, trying to make sense of what had happened and what was left. The tragedy of what transpired had not yet managed to sink in for the young speedster. He closed his eyes and tried to think. The only thing he could focus on were the one screams of his fallen brethren and sisters, and this thought terrified him and almost made him lose his footing. He thought about his entire family and all their moments of happiness and the moments of regret. He looked down to the corrupted ground, trying his hardest to hold back his tears, to keep the emotions at bay, but Cypher was unsuccessful at holding the tears back. He fell to his knees and looked up at the Omniverse above him. He let out a scream, one that shook all of existence. The planet was hit by a tremendously powerful thunder, taking both a blue and purple color. Suddenly everything went silent. The thunder stopped, his thoughts ceased. For all that he could sense was despair. However, amidst despair, he sensed a flame, the flame of hope. He rushed over to find his unconscious brother Slider. Seeing the wounds upon his face, scars that would forever stay with him, he was once again reminded of their loss. He put his hand upon his brother's shoulder as purple aura started emanating from his hand, healing his brother's faint energy, though the scars would remain. As Slider was healed, his conscience came back to him. He woke up and asked his brother in a confused and terrified way, "Cypher, is that you? What happened?" To which Cypher responded, "We lost them. It's only us now. This is the aftermath of the battle against Exodius, which is the Celestial's father. Slider shed a tear before looking up at his brother. Did we manage to defeat our father at least? Cypher only stood in silence. He got back up on his feet and walked through the rubble with his brother, looking for the rest of his siblings, but there were none to be found. After many days of searching, they decided that the worst possible outcome was reality. They were all dead. Many years passed with Slider and Cypher banding together and creating their own planet. Exodius was its name, to remind them that their father once had a heart. One day, a strange mortal came to their planet, approaching the castle gates of Slider's home. The Celestial then went to greet the newcomer. As Slider opened his gates, he was met by a man kneeling and introducing himself. "Greetings, my lord. I am real, and I have come to you seeking the lords of legend, the Celestials." Slider was shocked at the mortal before him. He always wanted to create life beyond the Celestials, but he did not know his wish came to fruition, but at the cost of his siblings' lives. His gaze went over the mortal as he responded, "Greetings, real. I am indeed Lord Slider, the Celestial of Strength." His voice carried a dead and mean tone that made Real shiver. But no long after, another Celestial appeared. Cypher had left his chambers deep within, the Speed Force, after sensing his presence. He looked down upon the kneeling mortal. "Who are you, and why do you stand before us?" To which Real responded, "I am but a mortal in the grace of the gods, but I wish for you to train me. Make me able to reach powers I could never imagine." After hearing this, the brothers looked at each other, before Slider looked at Real and said, "Are there any more of your kind, mortal wanderer?" To which Real responded, "Yes, my lord, we are a small tribe living on the planet not far from here. I discovered an artifact of sorts in one of our crypts, and it brought me here." Cypher looked upon the mortal with a slight smirk before saying, "It must be destiny then. Welcome, Real. We shall commence training tomorrow. For now, explore Exodius to your heart's content." He stood tall as he said this. Shortly after, Real disappeared to adventure throughout the planet. Cypher turned to Slider and said, "Brother, come, we have much to discuss." And thus the two brothers entered the castle to discuss what to do with the knowledge they had just received and the pupil they had just taken on. And that is the end of the second chapter, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought in the addition for this story. Remember, this story is about the gods before the Omni King, the Celestials, and each one has a specific strength, speed, power. The rest of them ended up dying, but Celestial of Strength and Speed are both still alive, and this is their new planet. This is Slider's story, and now he's taken a pupil to train in the arts of the Celestials. Now, if he's going to make him into a god, we don't know, but we can only assume that this is going to be the future of the story, this training that we're going to see in Chapter 3 whenever it drops. But I want to hear what your thoughts are on this OC's Dragon Ball world. If you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for wishing me happy birthday. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Zach the Hero, me, C's thumbnail, also me, guess is that time of day, huh? Yeah, I kind of put that video out late at night. It wasn't because of the thumbnail, I just put it out because that's when I got to it. But expect to have spicy ass thumbnails from here on out in the future of Blackscape. Thank you so much for your comment. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Hello everyone, it is me, Lord Slider here, and as it said in my last video, I'm here to make a little update / info video to tell you guys about what's to come on my channel. Thanks to Blackscape, I now have around 550 subscribers as of me recording this video, which I'm very grateful for. I would never have believed to get so many people interested in my mods or in my story. So, yeah. I thank you all very much for that, and I wanted to make this little update video to tell and to share some ideas that I have for the future. And I want you guys to, in the comments below, tell me if they sound like good ideas or if they sound like kinda meh. So I have a few ideas, like for example making a story series on Xenoverse. I've seen a few other YouTubers do. So I think that would be really cool. Might take a lot of work, but I mean, I'm down for it. If you guys would be interested, of course. Could also start playing some games, maybe record Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, for example. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for your support. It's very much appreciated, and I'll see you all next time.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.